let's get into our talkers for today, people. So weddings are back in vogue again since the worries about the pandemic have waned. So the CDC says marriage numbers have returned to pre-pandemic levels in the U.S. Now the agency says about 2.1 million couples got hitched back in 2022. The pandemic canceled many weddings when health safety issues forced bans on large gatherings to slow down the COVID-19 spread. And if you don't remember, back in 2020, the number of I-dos reached about 1.7 million. That is the lowest figure since 1963. Yeah, marriage counts crept back up again in 2021. I did hear that a lot of people are saying I do this year instead of saying no, thank you. Moving on. In Washington, D.C., cherry is making for lots of merry as some annual blooms return early. So cherry blossoms are bursting forth on the National Mall as an awaited rite of spring is underway. So the National Mall Park Service posted a look of the beautiful petals on X or also Twitter account. Now, the Park Service says now is peak bloom time as 70% of the Yoshino cherry trees along the Tidal Basin and National Mall are open. Warm winter temperatures helped, bring them back early. So if you want to check it out, get to DC real quick. The show will last for several days. Love it. Love DC, but I also really love those cherry blossoms. And I heard they smell really, really good too when you're walking through. It just gives you that big old whiff of springtime, right? All right, lastly, authorities out in New York take away a man's pet alligator. The state's Department of Environmental Conservation says it seized an 11-foot, 750-pound gator in the town of Hamburg. All right, so check this out. The gator name is Albert. It's believed to be about 30 years old. The quote-unquote pets lived with a guy named Tony in his residence and was taken away after Tony was unable to renew his license to keep Albert. Now, the department says the owner kept the gator in a pool and allegedly allowed the public to get in the water to pet the unsecured alligator, which is grounds for revocation of license. First of all, I'm surprised this is not in Florida. Florida loves their gators and they love to be wild. But my thing is, who wants to go into a pool with an alligator? Child, okay. Go ahead. Those are your talkers for today, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.